This is the story of Mr. M's trip to India.
I was in India recently on a very special trip to go to a music festival and to study some music and to visit friends. And I had a wonderful time, and I thought you'd like to hear about my trip.
Would you like to hear more?
Well, I had to take 1, 2, 3 airplanes to get to India, across the world. My first stop was in Calcutta, India. It's a great city, full of lots of people, going to and fro. There's a wonderful bridge there called the Howrah Bridge, which almost 1 million people cross every day. Look at that. And then I went to the city of Varanasi, where I used to live with my family.
Varanasi is a wonderful city right on the river, Ganges River.
And then I ended up in New Delhi, the capital city, with lots of cars and buses and tall buildings. So those are the 3 cities I visited, but I want to tell you about some of the things I saw.
What should I tell you about first? Yes, the music. You want to hear about some music? Of course.
I told you I went to a music festival, right? It was really special. It took place in Calcutta. It lasted 4 days, and it's called the Dover Lane Music Conference. You see the man on the left? What drum is he playing? The tablas, right? The man on the right is playing a sarod. Can you say sarod? It's sort of like a guitar, right? Yeah. That was a wonderful, wonderful performance. Oh, there's another tabla player. The man on the right is playing a santoor. Look at that. Can you say santoor? Here's one of my favorite tabla players. His name is Anindo Chatterjee. He plays so beautifully and fast.
When he finishes, let's all say, whoa. Ready? Here it comes. Whoa.
Oh, there's his son playing tabla, Anubrata. And the man on the right, do you know the name of that instrument? It's called a sitar. Watch how fast they play. Incredible, isn't it? Oh, this man's playing very slowly.
He's playing an instrument called the shanai. And he's got his grandson right next to him. Isn't that nice?
This woman sings so beautifully. She has a nice high voice. And listen to this man's voice. Very low. Listen to this man. He's having fun while he's singing, isn't he? This woman is very serious while she sings. Oh, I bet you know that instrument. What is that? That's right, that's a flute. Oh, listen to this song. You've heard that song before, haven't you? Do you remember when we played the Look Into the Mirror game? We listened to this very song, played by this man, Shahid Pervez, on the sitar. And you see the tabla player? They're having a really nice time playing music. Oh, this is one of India's most famous musicians. His name is Amjad Ali Khan. He's playing a sarod. That was wonderful to listen to him. He played very late at night.
I got to talk to many of the musicians from the festival, which was a really neat experience.
And I also got to talk to many of the people who were visiting from many parts of India. That was really special. These people love this music. And when the festival was finished, look at what time of day it was. It's morning, because the festival goes all night long. Can you imagine that? Oh, who's that? That's right. I got to play a concert too when I was in Varanasi. See if you know this song. Song, don't you? Yeah, and so did the people there. That was kind of fun. Many people in India know that song. Here's another song that many of them knew. I bet you know it too. That's right, Blowing in the Wind. You remember singing that? How about this song? Oh Lord, I will be your friend. You know that song, don't you?
That was fun. That same night, my friend Ramuji on tablas and his friend Goswamiji on sitar played a concert as well. Look how much fun Ramuji has when he's playing the tablas, smiling away, enjoying making beautiful music.
In Delhi, I got to visit my friend Ray. He's a great guitar player, and he took me to a really famous music store in Delhi called Ricky Ram. And the Ricky Ram, they have so many wonderful instruments and many pictures of many past great musicians. Even the Beatles visited Ricky Ram. Look at that. There's a couple of them. There they are. This man's making a sitar right in the store, right in front of us. That was really special. Oh, I got to visit a store where they make tablas. Look at all the tablas. Isn't that wonderful? Let me show you how they make them. You want to see? It's pretty cool. This man takes a long strap. Look at that. Really long. He holds it with his feet. Holds the tabla with his feet and then feeds the strap through, and it takes a long time. Let's go see some other things that are happening. This man is scraping the head of the tablas, preparing them, and he gets them wet and works them in his hands. Yeah. Oh, back to the man putting that strap through. That's a lot of work. Oh, this man's preparing the heads of the tablas. Yeah. Smoothing them out and then using a black paste. And you know that circle on the tablas? It's called the siahi. Look at that. Very nice. Oh, still getting that strap through. Boy, oh boy, is that a long strap. It takes a lot of work to make a tabla. A lot of work. Look at how this man's holding it with his feet, cutting the head. Oh, back to our friend here. I think he's almost finished. Boy, that's a lot of work, huh?
Well, when he finishes, he passes it on to this man.
And then to this man. He tunes it up. Gets it ready for a tabla player to make beautiful music with it. Ooh. Let's find out about some of the transportation that I saw. Transportation is how people get around town, right? Well, look at this. This is a cycle rickshaw. There goes one. There are my friends on another one. It's like a bicycle with a seat in the back, right? Oh, there I am. Hi, Mr. M. I'm in an auto rickshaw. That's kind of like a cycle rickshaw, except it's got a motor in it. Kind of like a little taxi. Gets you around town.
Oh, look at this man pulling a bicycle with school children in it. It's like a little school bus, right? Oh, and here's a real school bus going by. Look at that.
Here's a grandfather on a bicycle, carrying his grandchildren to school. Do you know what this is called right here? It's called a tram. It runs on electricity and goes through the city of Calcutta. Oh, what is this car? You know what this is called? That's right, it's a taxi. And look, there's many of them. Many taxis in Calcutta.
Oh, what's that bell? You know what it is? It's a fire truck going through the streets of Calcutta.
What is that? Oh, it's a metro train. Calcutta has a wonderful metro system. There's a bus. And another. And another. Here we are inside the bus. Oh wow, lots to see when you're riding a bus in Calcutta, that's for sure. What is this? It's a train! I love riding a train in India. That's really my favorite way to get around. Got to see so many things, so many people and interesting things happening. Got to see other trains passing, and I even got to see something really neat when the train stopped. Listen. It's a tractor that went by. Look at the flowers hanging off the top of the tractor. And look at the bricks there. Ooh, these kind of bricks. Wait, what is this? Another tractor! With more bricks. Wow, that's cool. Here's a motorboat. And there's a rowboat.
Oh, you know what this is? This is a houseboat. People actually live on the boat. How neat. Well, how about I tell you about some of the people that I met on my trip? It was really neat to see old friends and to meet new people. I got to see some people doing things that you do, like just play soccer, right? Look at these children playing on a bicycle.
Oh, look at this boy. He's on a motorcycle. That was kind of funny. Nope, this man is washing his clothes right in the river. Look at that. Squeezing them out, getting them clean. These men are carrying boxes on their head. They're called porters. People that carry things around on their heads and on bicycles. Look at that guy carrying all those boxes. Wow.
Well, these people here are trash collectors. Look at this man get the trash up on his head and pop it right in the truck. That's a tough job. Oh, and this man here is on the train. He's a ticket collector. He comes around and makes sure that you have the right seat on the train.
Coffee, coffee.
Coffee, coffee. This man's a coffee wala. A wala is somebody who sells something. Chai, chai, he says. Chai is tea. Oh, it was wonderful to have that tea on the train. Oh, here's Mr. M getting a shave from a barber. That was kind of fun. Barbers are famous in India for doing a great job at giving you a nice shave. Here's some of my friends. This is Rufus. He's a great friend of mine I've known for many years.
He's also a wonderful guitar player, and I always get to see him when I go to India.
We went to visit our friend Deepu, who lives on a rooftop in Calcutta with 14 family members. I had the special opportunity to play some music with some of them. Listen carefully, see if you know this.
Beep, beep, beep. All through the town and the driver.
You know that song, don't you?
Well, they had a special message for y'all. You want to hear it? Listen carefully.
Hello, CYC.
Hello, CYC, they say.
There's our friend Shalu with her mother. Oh, and there's Tanmay and his father Sanjay. And Rohit and Anita. And John. And little Chaya. She sang a special song you know too.
Everywhere, pop, pop, old McDonald.
You know that song, sure. She was fun to sing with. Listen to this. I got to be with some wonderful tabla teachers. This is Anindu Chatterjee, who you saw playing before. What a wonderful player. He taught me some neat things. Here's Samir Chatterjee, also a great teacher and player. It was wonderful to learn some things from him as well.
Oh, and here's my friend Ramuji again. Remember him? Yeah, he's such a special person. I got to see his house in Varanasi, and he loves Ganesh. It's an elephant-headed god who's very special to tabla players. And he has many, many in his house, and I thought you'd like to count them with me. You ready? Let's see if we can count them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't hear you. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
Okay, this is
21, 22,
I'm doing this in the movie.
23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. Give yourselves a hand. Oh, let me tell you about some of the animals I saw. You want to see some? They were always fun to see. Look at these cows coming down the street. Yep, right in the middle of a city. Can you imagine? Look at this guy. He's going right across the street. People are careful not to hit him. He finds his way across. This is the monkey temple in Varanasi. You see the monkey? Let's see if we can see him up close. Oh, there's the little family of monkeys. Monkeys are pretty sneaky in Varanasi. Sometimes they go into the neighborhood. Like this guy, he's in a house and he's just walking around looking for a place to go take a banana. There he goes. Oh, what are these? Pigs, right? Yeah, just outside the house where we used to live. What is that? That's a donkey. He didn't move a muscle the whole time I was looking at him. Oh, these are my favorite animal. These are goats. There's the mama goats here. Oh, these animals are called water buffaloes. Look at them getting a bath. They look happy, don't they? Mm-hmm. And here's some beautiful birds. Oh, this is a neat one. This is a gecko. A gecko is like a little lizard, and he climbs on the walls. And they're kind of sneaky because when you try to catch them, they just disappear. What should I tell you about next? How about the food? You want to hear about some of the food that I saw and ate?
Well, lots of neat food in India. This is a street corner with lots of people preparing food like tea and beans, or chickpeas, and this man's preparing special pancakes and little donuts. Here's a fruit salesman selling apples and oranges and grapes.
Here's another fruit salesman. He's got bananas hanging from the strings. I like that. Look at this vegetable cart. Lots of special vegetables wheeled around on a cart. This man sells sweets, cakes, cookies, and things like that. Ooh, those are some gulab jamun on the right. Those are sweets, and those are samosas there in the middle. Those are a yummy snack. There's nice bread called paratha, and there's yogurt. You know, yogurt.
So many amazing things to eat in India. One of the last nights I was there, I shared a really wonderful meal with my friend Rufus. Great vegetables and rice and yogurt and breads.
Well, let me tell you about some of the places that I went to. I stayed in a hostel in Calcutta. A hostel is kind of like a hotel.
You get to meet a lot of young people from all around the world, which is one of the reasons I stayed there.
I went to a market in Calcutta with my friend Rufus. They sold lots of interesting spices and nuts and raisins. You know what else they had a lot of? They had a lot of candy at that market. Wow, look at that. There was a special market in Varanasi where we used to buy all our milk and cereal and things like that. And I went there. And I also went to the university in Varanasi, just like the University of Maryland. Look at that, there's a school of music. I like to visit that place. I went to the university in Calcutta and got to hear some students singing. That was very nice.
One of my favorite places to visit in India is a train station.
Because there's so much going on. Why just listen? Lots of people going to and fro, catching trains, arriving, seeing family, seeing friends, carrying things on their heads. It's always an exciting place to be. A quieter place I visited was a temple. This is a temple in Delhi. Many people come here to pray and to listen to music and sit in silence. Just listen to the music. Oh, do you see the tabla player? Yep. There's a special pool there that people go to touch the water, and it's not a place to swim, but there are fish there. Look at the fish. I thought you'd like to see those. Something else I thought you'd like to see is all the designs on the floor here. They're so beautiful. And I thought we might look at some of the shapes. You want to look at them with me? See if you know some of these shapes. How about this one? That's a square. How about this one right here? You know what that is? That's a rectangle. Good. This one's a little trickier. It's got 6 sides. It's called a hexagon. Can you say hexagon? Good. And this one's a diamond. Can you say diamond? Good. Let's see if we see some more diamonds. Oh, there's another one. Yep. Oh, you know this one. What has 3 sides? It's called a triangle. Very good. Excellent. What's that sound? That's an airplane. That means it's time for me to go home. I sure have enjoyed telling you about my trip. I had to take 1, 2 airplanes back, and I got to see many things on my trip. Places, and food, and people, but I'll tell you, the most special thing that I saw was my family when I came home. There's nothing like seeing your family when you come home from a trip. They picked me up at Dulles Airport and took me home, and I was glad to be home. Well, I've enjoyed telling you about my trip. Do you think you're going to travel far someday? Maybe you'll go to Asia somewhere, India, Thailand. Maybe you'll go to Africa, maybe Nigeria, maybe South America, Chile, Argentina, Peru.